Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this 2014 movie, and it's also a legal drama film starring Robert Downey Jr., Robert Duvall, and Vera Farmiga. And of course, the music is also composed by Thomas Newman, one of my all-time favorite music score composers, and the movie's directed by David Dobkin. Yeah, David Dobkin. So, this review is on The Judge. The Judge is about Hank Palmer. Hank Palmer, who's played by Robert Downey Jr., he's a brilliant but shady attorney who returns to his Indiana hometown after learning that his mother has passed away. His arrival triggers renewed tension between himself and his father, Judge Joseph Palmer, played by Robert Duvall, who makes no secret of his disapproval of Hank's ambitious career. As the lawyer prepares to depart, his father is arrested for a hit-and-run death. Hank takes his father's defense despite the objections of the resentful old man. And like I said, the movie's played out as a legal drama film, and yeah, like earlier this year, my mom actually told me about this movie. Like earlier this year, when I was working at at my local high school cafeteria during the school year earlier this year. My mom told me about it like not too long ago, and today was actually the last day it ever streamed on Netflix. And I actually got my chance to stream this movie on Netflix this morning, like before it leaves Netflix. And I gotta say, The Judge was actually a pretty great movie. Yeah, despite the mixed reviews this movie got, I thought this movie was great. Yeah, my mom even loved this film too. Yeah, and I gotta say the story itself was pretty good, but I think the best parts about the Judge is mainly the performances by Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall. They were both great in the film together, and of course, like, Robert Duvall was also nominated for an Oscar as well. Oh yeah, and Thomas Newman's music score, can't go wrong with Thomas Newman, one of my all-time favorite composers. Thomas Newman's music was also really good too. And Vera Farmiga was also in the film, too. I thought she did pretty good. I mean, she is a good actress. I've seen Vera Farmiga in other films, like the Conjuring films, Orphan, and yeah, Vera Farmiga's a good actress. And oh yeah, and I also liked her in the Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I also liked her in that film too. And yeah, and like I said, today was actually the last day that this movie is streaming on Netflix. It actually leaves Netflix today, so I'm actually glad that I got my chance to stream this movie on Netflix before it leaves today. Yeah, but in case some of you guys out there own the movie on physical media, then don't come crying to me, because physical media will always matter to me and most of us who collect this physical media. So, and of course, if you can't find The Judge anywhere on Netflix, after it just left, then yeah, and some of you guys might be complaining that it's not on Netflix anymore. But if you own the movie on physical media like DVD or Blu-ray, then that shouldn't be a problem at all. That should not be a problem at all. But anyway, and I gotta say, David Dobkin's direction, like I gotta say, his direction, like his directing effort was actually pretty good here. It's actually not that bad in terms of this movie being like a legal drama film, and basically it takes place. Some scenes take place in a courtroom, and it's basically it talks about like court judges and all that. And it's also, and of course, this movie was also released on October 10th of 2014. So this movie's actually nearly 10 years old. Yeah, this movie's nearly a decade old, like 10 years, big 1-0. Yeah, and it actually turns 10 years old this October, like October 10th. Yeah, hard to believe it's been nearly 10 years since The Judge was released, and not too long ago, my mom told me about this movie, and yeah, and in the end, guys, The Judge was a great movie despite the mixed reviews from critics, but I don't care. And so, I'm gonna give The Judge 4 stars out of 5. It was great. So yeah, if you have other digital platforms, or if you're interested in buying this movie on DVD or Blu-ray, and if you haven't seen The Judge yet, then, or if you've never even heard of this movie until now, And if you're interested in checking it out, then I recommend it. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on The Judge. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.